Welcome. I'm Richard Hosnott. I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this YouTube channel. Welcome back. Well, as you probably figured out, I'm trying to help people around the world that might be interested in living more of a wisdom inspired life to do exactly that, with loads of free content on this channel, great diversity to help them. And speaking of help, you can help me and help others who are looking for this channel by subscribing to this channel. Thank you very much in advance for your help. This episode is part of the Advanced Wisdom series, and as a result will be on the Advanced Wisdom playlist. And this is a series where I share content with you from only God-realized avatars, enlightened beings, however you want to describe it. And today's source is Paramahansa Yogananda, broadly acknowledged to be exactly that, founder of the Self-Realization Fellowship, passed in 1952, my beloved guru, just an absolute inspiration in so many ways. And one of the ways is that he wrote a book, The Second Coming of Christ, which brings clarity and great illumination and meaning to the Christian Bible in a way that I don't know if there's any other way of doing it. He's a God-realized being who, being that, like Jesus, knew what Jesus was talking about. So, sharing with you some quotes from that here. So, how do you receive Christ? Well, in most cases, probably not in a church, but in meditation. Okay? Quoting Yogananda. To receive Christ is not accomplished through church membership, nor by outer ritual of acknowledging Jesus as one's Savior, but never knowing Him in reality by contacting Him in meditation. Again, we see that word through many, many of these episodes. That word is meditation. It is the core practice if you want to make progress towards living more of a wisdom-inspired life. Okay? Receiving Christ is an inner experience, not something that is on the outside. And hence meditation, hence not churches and outer rituals. Okay? So, talking about expanding our consciousness, and we've talked about that, but in the context of Christ. To know Christ signifies to close the eyes, expand the consciousness, and so deepen the concentration that through the inner light of soul intuition, one partakes of the same consciousness that Jesus had, which is Christ consciousness. Again, you've probably heard me say, if you've been listening to this, that we have our waking consciousness and subconscious, but then along the spiritual journey, we're going to progress through three higher levels of consciousness. In sequence, they are superconsciousness, Christ consciousness, and cosmic consciousness. And we're talking about Christ consciousness is something that we partake in the same consciousness that Jesus, the Christ, had. Okay? So, uniting with Christ intelligence. St. John and other advanced disciples of Jesus who truly received him felt as the Christ consciousness present in every speck of space, which it is. A true Christian, a Christ one, is he or she who frees his soul from the consciousness of the body and unites it with the Christ intelligence pervading all creation. Think about that, pervading all creation. Okay? So, key thing here is experiencing Christ consciousness means progressing along a spiritual journey. Meditation is a key part of it, turning inward and progressing along the path to a wisdom-inspired life, of which Christ consciousness is certainly part of that. Okay? If you want to know more, you can go to mywisdominspiredlife.com. As you know, I'm on a journey to try and help people. I appreciate you being part of that journey today, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.